Thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video, we are going to be around the house, just kind of doing some random decorating and some chit-chatting. So if you'd like to see what I'm going to be decorating today, keep watching. Decorating my home recently has been all about creating that story for my home. So I talked about these frames that I picked up from Joann's a few months ago, and I filled them with black and white photos of my ancestors. So these are both my maternal and paternal great-grandparents and grandparents on both sides of the family, and I thought that these were a great addition to my home. They tell my story, and I love them, and they are in a perfect place for my family to enjoy. So I finally completed that one project. And now I need to get this wreath down. I love magnolia and I use it year round in my home. During the winter months, I use the one with the pine on it. And then during the spring, summer, I bring it out the one with just the magnolia leaves. I'm just a little late switching it out this year, but we're going to go ahead and get it all together and put it right here on my pantry door. I love the way that magnolia leaves look. They're so pretty and so vibrant and so green. I was on somebody's channel the other day and they had these bottles for your hand soap and lotion in their bathroom, and I thought they were so nice. They're kind of like a metal and they're in that matte black. The ones that I order are in matte black, but they also come in an amber color and a silver tone. But I went on Amazon and I ordered them, and then when I got them home, I'm going to show you how they look. Love the way that they look and everything, because I have this black wall in here. However, I decided against it because they're a little bit on the heavy side, and I'm concerned that if they were to fall, they might do some damage. So I just decided to go ahead and return those. But they look really, really nice. I love the look. And if I didn't have little people that visit me often, I would have totally gotten them. You don't need any tools to put them up. You just put them up with some adhesive that they send you. And speaking of adhesive, so these are my new faves. This is actually turning into an Amazon faves video. But anyway, we're going to go with it. These lights here, I've had these for a little while, and they are from Amazon, and they're like the under cabinet lights, but they're magnetic. So I love these a lot better. The ones that I've had in the past had like the command strips on them, and I just didn't like the way that they held on here, but these have been holding really, really good. So I have them over my coffee station, but I ordered some more off of Amazon that I'm going to go ahead now, get them taken out of the box, charged up, and I'm going to put these under my counters in the kitchen, because I have not had any lighting under there in a while, because the puck lights I had have long since gone out. So anyway, these, I know that they work, so I was glad to make this repurchase. Now, this is not a sponsored video at all. I bought all of this stuff with my own money, but these, I really can tell you, these are good lights. I love them, and I have them set to motion. You can have them set for to stay on all the time, however you want, but they just kind of go under there. And these are the magnets. They hold really, really well. That film comes off of there, and so it'll go ahead and stick to your under cabinet. And voila, I have light under my cabinets. I love these. So I have them set to motion so they'll go on and off. So I ended up having to run out of the house today because I wanted some live florals. I love decorating my home in the springtime, summertime with some live florals. I just enjoy them. So I came to Trader Joe's, which is the place I come most often because they tend to be more reasonably priced. Not only are they typically reasonably priced, but they have a large variety of different florals to choose from, and I really, really like that. They have tulips, which I also love, but today I was specifically looking for hydrangea, and specifically the shamrock hydrangea. Now, 2 weeks ago, these were $3.99 for the white ones, and the green ones were $3.99 as well. They have gone up to $7.99 in a week or two. I am so upset. And as you can see, the pack is pretty small. But since that was the main reason for my visit today, I did go ahead and I picked some up because this is a special treat for myself. But I'm not happy that they've gone up on that price. Like, why? So I'm back at home now, and I'm going to go ahead and fill my vase up with the hydrangea because I love the way that they look. I did this a week or two ago, and I really love them. And so once they died out, I knew that I wanted to fill this up with some more hydrangeas. Look how pretty they are. They are just gorgeous. I love these green hydrangeas. So, so pretty. Now, I did mix these in because it was too expensive to get all those hydrangeas. So, I got some unidentified greenery that they had there that was a little bit cheaper to kind of mix it in. And I actually like the way that they ended up turning out. Fresh flowers are a part of my self-care. I enjoy them. I like looking at them. They make me happy. So, I do like to keep them in my home most of the time, but I try to find them as reasonably priced as possible because it can get kind of pricey because they don't last that long. So I go ahead and put this in here to try to preserve them so that they last as long as possible. I also change out my water kind of regularly and refresh it too. I find that that helps too. So I'm just going to take these and place them down in here, and I'm going to kind of put them at an angle here. So I'll do one this way, one this way, just because it's a glass base and I like to be able to see some interest in there. And then I got these just as a filler because the hydrangeas were so expensive today, so we're gonna just mix those in with it as well. They're a little bit higher, which is nice to add a little bit of variation there. Hydrangeas are so pretty. I could have taken the leaves off of here, but I actually like the way that the leaves look. So I left them on and I'm just mixing these in here. I really do like the two-tone color with the green. So I think I'll be doing that going forward, not just because of the price, but I actually like the way that they look. And I need to find out what this greenery is called. I'd never seen it there before, but it's really pretty. And child, I could play around with these all day long until I get them the way that I want them. I just love playing with them. And I keep trying to mold them the way that I would do my faux flowers. I keep telling myself, these are real flowers. You're going to mess around and break them. Luckily, I did not, and they turned out really, really nice. I love the way that they look. I hope they give me a good long week and I can enjoy them for that time. Now, when these die out, I'll probably get some more hydrangeas. I just love them that much, or maybe I'll mix it up a little bit until the bird of paradise season starts. That's when I'll switch it out. I love those too. Don't tell anybody, but I never picked up my stuff from Easter, so I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff put away. And I like to use these Dollar Tree storage bags, or you see I have other Easter decor that I didn't use this year, but I usually put it all in one bag because I don't do a lot of decorating for Easter, so I don't have a whole lot. It all fits in this one little Dollar Tree bag, which is just enough. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in here and store them for the season. Now, as I am taking these eggs out of here, I am wondering what it is that I'm going to put in on this table now going forward. I think I'll probably leave this bowl out here and just kind of figure out some other bowl filler. But I really don't have any spring bowl filler. I love vase filler, bowl filler, what have you. And I have a lot of it for the fall and the winter, but not a lot for the spring. So I got to figure something out here. But first, we need to get all these little bunnies put away. I do know that I'll keep this bowl just as is. I normally keep bowls with just moss around in my home, and this sits on my credenza fireplace console, and so I'll probably just leave that there until I can figure something else out. So I have everything packed away in this Dollar Tree bag, and now we'll go ahead and seal it. It normally has that little white zipper thing that you pull across to seal it. I don't know what I've done with that. I use and reuse these bags so much. It's no telling what happened to it. But anyway, I have everything in here. I know I'm probably not storing this in the most safe way, but they survive from one season to the next. So I'm pulling out these staghorn stems that I have, just a ton of these things. I love them. I love the look of them. I love decorating with them, and I have them all over my house. But these two have seen better days, so I just pulled them out and said, let me just go ahead and put them in this bowl and see if I can come up with a design style that I can live with until I can figure something else out. Because you know I like changing stuff out like this all the time. As long as it's no spin and it's something that I already have, I just mix and match with different things. So I'm going to go ahead and try these artichokes. Yep, artichokes in the living room. We're going to do it. I like the way that they look, and nobody says I can't do it, and it's my house, so that's what we're going to do today. Always remember when decorating, it is your house, or whatever you like, you do it. But I just love the way it looks. I love the two-tone green. It's kind of the same that I did with the hydrangeas, so that's kind of nice. But it looks really interesting. I love this. Bowl fillers are so nice. It's so interesting. It's so easy and so affordable. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think of this look. It kind of looks crazy, but that's kind of like my style. You know, I always come up with something a little bit on the different side, but I like it. And I'll probably go through my stash and see if I have any more of those staghorn stems around and kind of fill them in, just to fill in that blank space. I think I like that. So a couple weeks back, I shared a video where I redid a guest bedroom in my home, and I showed this fan that I had gotten. The fan is originally from Burkina Faso, and the significance of it is that we have traced our family DNA back to Burkina Faso, which is on the continent of Africa. So I wanted something from there, and I went to Amazon, and that's where I purchased the fan. And I put it on the wall, and I was really, really, really proud of myself. But then one of my subscribers made a comment suggesting that I put it in shadow box, which was a brilliant idea. So shout out to Gloria for that recommendation. Absolutely loved it. I went out immediately and got a shadow box. I got this one from Hobby Lobby. They happened to be 50% off that week. It would have been $42.99, and I got it half off of that price. I don't know if my camera, but we're gonna try to see if this can fit. This was the largest one that they had, so it may or may not completely fit in there, but we're gonna see what we can do because I love that idea. I just love the direction that I'm taking in my home now in creating my story and just having pieces around my home that have significance to me and just have memories for me. So I really love that I am taking this little journey here. And this fan here, which is a part of or from the motherland, is a great start. And I love turning it into a piece of art by placing it in this shadow box. And it fits perfectly in here. I really like it. I do see that I need to go back in and kind of center it because it's not centered. So I will get that taken care of before I hang it. But I love it. And it'll go perfectly in that room now as another piece of art. If you're interested in a fan like this, I will put it in my Amazon store, and I will link it below in the description box. So check that out. Thanks for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't leave without giving me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.